everybody, and welcome to the first wrestling prediction show that we're going to be doing here on the Shred Shack. Pat.
Reece.
Dan. Mac.
Way to go with the roll call. We're off to a great start already. We are recording this on Thursday, March 30th. It is the Thursday before WrestleMania, before NXT TakeOver, before anything really. So we're getting everything here in before the main event, the predictions for what's going to happen on WrestleMania on Sunday. We'll probably have this up on sometime Saturday. And just to let you guys know, if you're watching this, we are going to be streaming our reactions to WrestleMania. We will not be showing the actual pay-per-view.
He says again, we will not be showing the pay-per-view.
As was a big point of contention with the last stream that we did.
So wait, you guys are showing the video?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
yeah. We're going to be showing it in its entirety in HD. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go through the card match by match, and we're going to talk about what we think is going to happen for this. And hopefully...
Did I just lose you?
It'll be good. That's really my mentality going into WrestleMania this year. Is like, hopefully it'll be good. First of all, the New Day are hosting everything. Which means that we're in for some skits.
That has taken a nice little turn now that the whole thing with Xavier Woods and Paige came out.
I mean, like, I hope the less they mention it, the better.
Yeah.
I hope the crowd doesn't be dicks about it.
Oh, they will be.
Oh, yeah, they'll be so. They'll be so.
Yeah, well.
But there's going to be at least one thing that happens during the show.
Probably.
Paige returns, standing next to Xavier Woods.
That would be surprising if Paige just shows up, doesn't say anything, and then walks back out of frame.
Yep.
Like, that would be, like, amazing. But,
Cameron just kind of pans over and she's just there in the background. I can see it.
with her phone showing Del Rio a picture of him, like, that's the guy. So, anyway, we have New Day hosting. I wish they were in a match instead, but whatever. We're in for some comedy. We're in for some good old-fashioned WWE WrestleMania comedy.
Dear Lord, help us. The first match is most likely going to be the Andre the Giant Battle Royale.
Yeah, the Andre the Giant Battle Royal is looking to be the first one up.
That way, a whole bunch of people can leave backstage, go back to their hotels, and start getting shit-faced.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
Considering the fact that like most of the tag team division in SmackDown is on that list,
The entire tag team division in SmackDown is on that list.
Tag team titles aren't on the line.
Yeah,
because they put American Alpha, the Usos, and all the other tag teams that don't matter in the Battle Royal. I'm one of those people who thinks like all the titles should be defended at WrestleMania. Then again, they added a lot of titles this year.
Yeah.
So it is hard to do.
I figure that what's going to end up happening with the Battle Royal is that it's basically going to be used to further stories.
Absolutely, but I hope they don't just drop them the next night like they did last year, or the year before was the Mizdow thing where.
No, that was at the Rumble.
No, that was during the Andre the Giant. I guarantee you it was during that.
When Mizdow turned on the Miz, that was at Royal Rumble.
It was not at the Royal Rumble.
That was at the Royal Rumble.
How much money do you want to put on it right now?
I'll put $5.
All right, it was at the.
I have $5 on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do, actually.
All right, I'm going to show you the clip when we're done recording this, but regardless, that angle the very next day was dropped completely. Like, there was nothing that happened from there. And I hope that's not the case with this, because you have all these people together, you should use it to further a story. I think the one story that they're going to further is, holy crap, look at Braun Strowman.
Maybe they'll finish off his little story with Sami Zayn.
That's what I was figuring once they put the two of them in there. I'm kind of hoping there's a situation basically where Sami Zayn takes him out, but I don't know. The thing is, if they do
kick over the top rope, maybe
again, it's the Royal Rumble again. So,
yeah, but that's what this is. It's a multi-man over-the-top rope battle royal where we have to pretend for like a month and a half that, oh my God, Big Show is going to be the greatest thing to watch in this.
I mean,
but you know what? He's not fighting Shaq.
He's not fighting Shaq. That is a good point.
Would you have preferred that?
Probably, because I have to be honest with you. Probably, if we had time for it, but this show is stacked already, so I don't think that they really have the time for it. But
I think that if Shaq had done the match, it would have given those pain commercials that he's in more weight. Like, I got my ass kicked by Big Show. Now I'm in pain.
My vote is firmly for Strowman.
My vote is Sammy.
Mojo Rawley.
Mojo Rawley, yeah,
Rawley.
the dark horse, yeah. Yeah, he won a match on Smackdown. I don't think he's winning the Battle Royal.
I'm thinking Sami Zayn though. So, just kind of.
I'm hoping Sami Zayn, but I'm going Braun Strowman. SmackDown Women's Title match is up next. So we have Naomi, who just came back on Tuesday. Mickie James, Carmella, Natalya, Becky Lynch, Alexa Bliss, and it says right here there could be other participants because it said that it's for every available woman on the roster. We still don't know what type of match it is. I'm guessing elimination.
I feel like that would take a long time, and you already have the elimination match for the Raw Women's Champion.
I think it's going to be like a battle royal type, where there's same as the Andre the Giant, just toss them over the top rope.
So we have 2 battle royals on one show.
Yes.
All right. On one pre-show.
The battle royals.
On one pre-show, I should say.
It's the new gimmick every single
We're all
match.
battle royals. We're all hairy battle royals.
It's the Royal. Every match is the Royal Rumble. We need to hire like 500 more guys.
I want to go with Naomi because like it seems that this is where they should have been a month ago when they gave her the title at first.
Yeah.
So they should have held off for that. I think they're just gonna. I want to say that they're gonna slap it back on her, but that seems kind of contrived.
This is WWE. That's what they do.
It's her hometown, so I think
it is her hometown, and from what I understand, like a lot of folks tend to lose in their hometown. So,
not at Mania. I hope it's either her or I gotta say I want Bliss to retain.
Mm-hmm.
I would rather have the idea of Bliss versus Naomi 1-on-1.
I'm going Dark Horse.
Are you?
I'm going Asuka.
You think they're gonna bring Asuka up and she's gonna win it?
Yep. I'm hoping, they pull an NXT where she just comes up out of nowhere and kills everyone.
And just destroys everything in her path. Yeah. If you haven't watched anything with Asuka in it, you really need to give yourself, 3 minutes to just watch the video package from when she fought Bayley. Because, oh my God, she's terrifying. But here's the thing. She has a title match coming up on Saturday against Ember Moon, who is awesome too. And if there's one person who I could see taking the belt from Asuka, it's her.
Okay.
So maybe they'll take the belt off of Asuka and just have her run rampage on everybody. Terms of enrampagement all over the Smackdown. After that, we've got the Cruiserweight title match. We're still not on the main show yet, by the way.
Okay.
Austin Aries versus Neville. I like the idea of this match. Here's what I don't like. Nobody from the Cruiserweight division itself, when it started out, is in the match.
Yeah. But, yeah.
Nobody who was in the Classic, nobody who was on the first day of the show when it was on Raw, nobody who's been on 205 Live, who's wrestled on 205 Live any longer than the past month and a half. But I like Neville. I like Austin Aries. Yeah, I got to tell you, I think the tournament, the Cruiserweight Classic, was the best 8 weeks of television WWE's put out in the past couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care for the people on Raw or 205 Live myself. I think they're awfully booked. I think there's been 2 or 3 really good matches on 205 Live. There's been maybe one really good match on Raw with the Cruiserweights. And it involved Neville. The Rich Swann versus Neville match on Raw was amazing. But the matches in the Classic are really where you want to watch these guys fight.
They don't book the Cruiserweights well at all. There's no story. Their matches are way too quick. They're either, hey, this is a good guy, or hey, this is a bad guy. No personalities whatsoever. They're not even telling stories, really.
The Cruiserweight Classic had good stories in it. All around the center, around the fact that it's an actual tournament. Like, you had Bryan Kendrick coming back for the first time, thinking that if he doesn't win the tournament, he's going to retire. And you had, like...
Tajiri came back.
Tajiri came back for the first time on WWE television in, like, 12 years. You had T.J. Perkins, who was homeless living in his car, and he came to win the whole thing. It was a good story. Then they go on Raw, and Noam Dar is in a love triangle with Cedric Alexander and Alicia Fox. Alicia Fox ruins everything. She does. She's not a bad wrestler, but they put her in awful crap. Just based on the way that it's going, I'm going with Aries on this one.
Yeah, I'm going to agree. I'm sticking with Aries on this one. And pretty much, I think this might actually be one of the matches that steals the show.
Steals the pre-show.
It'll be hard to do because people will still be filing in. I really hope
it's not a battle royal, so therefore no one gives a shit. But I can definitely see them giving the belt to Aries, considering the fact that they've kind of tossed the title around a lot.
They've given it to 3 people, I think.
Yeah, but they started doing the cruiserweights on Raw in September, I believe, right?
Yeah, like the beginning of September, I think.
And we already have 4 different champions.
And we have 3. We had Perkins, we had Swan, and we had Neville.
We have Bryan Kendrick.
Yeah, Bryan Kendrick.
Didn't he have the title for a few days?
He did.
So that's 4.
He beat
and then if you change over
Perkins.
here, it's 5.
Ah. All right, so we've had 4. And going to be 5? That's a little.
It seems a bit much.
That's a little too much. But, yeah.
Yeah. But also, like, I would like to see it. Like, I know that I'm not too familiar with Austin Aries. Aside from commentary and whatever he's done since he came back and everything. Yeah. But like, I feel like they should build it up a little bit more for him.
These are out of order, but this is just how it's listed in the card. Shane McMahon versus AJ Styles. If Shane wins, there's no reason that AJ Styles should sign on for any longer in WWE.
Shane wins, starts the whole movement to Raw.
You think so?
I can see it.
Do you see it shenanigans, or do you see it him actually beating AJ Styles?
I see it shenanigans. I know that AJ Styles is pretty fucking awesome in the ring, of course, but I can see them pulling something like this just to piss you off.
Yeah, they kind of did it last year.
But here's the thing: they held off until the end of the night for that one.
Yeah.
They have a history of doing something like in the middle of the show that'll kill the momentum for the show. Nobody will care about anything for the rest of the night.
That's why they should probably put Reigns and Taker on last.
Nope, that ain't happening last.
There's talk that it might actually. And I can actually agree with that because I was there watching live when Undertaker had the streak broken, and nobody gave a crap about Daniel Bryan until he showed up like halfway into his match. They took energy away from Daniel Bryan. I pray to God AJ wins. I really do.
You know what? I just pray that Shane lives.
Yeah, he's gonna
jump off something.
He's gonna jump off that goddamn roller coaster they built. I know that I am. They built a roller coaster.
I've heard about that.
As part of the
kind of goes with their big thrill ride bullshit thing.
Yeah.
Shane's gonna jump off something, and hopefully he lives, and then AJ's gonna pin him.
Here's hoping.
I'm imagining just like they're instead of necessarily a roller coaster, like a Ferris wheel that kind of comes off its hinges, and it's just him. And it's like they're doing like the Pirates of the Caribbean fight.
Okay, if that's how it ends, if like AJ gets pinned under a Ferris wheel,
I'll accept it.
That's a legitimate reason for him to lose. John Cena and Nikki Bella versus Miz and Maryse.
Cena wins. Oh well.
You said it at the same time.
Because it's there because you know it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen because of all the build up towards it, and you know what's gonna happen after the match.
Yeah.
He's gonna get down on one knee and
He's gonna propose to Nikki.
You know, I definitely think that's gonna happen, but I actually heard someone say like, if that does happen, it kind of just validates everything the Miz has been saying for weeks.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, that makes a point, but they're
Miz
gonna
has
do
been
it.
making good points. Makes fun of Daniel Bryan a little too much, but the points that he's been giving the past couple of weeks
are all true.
They're good. They're sound.
Yeah.
Like one of the biggest problems that WWE has is that They think that to be a bad guy, you have to tell the truth.
So we know how it's going to end that way. But do you think the match will be any good?
I think they'll do all right. Miz is doing the best that he's been for a while. I haven't seen Maryse in the ring in almost 10 years.
Cena and Miz, they're going to pretty much do most of the wrestling. Nikki and Maryse, hopefully something good.
I think they'll do fine. I think the match it'll be what it's supposed to be. I don't think, well, yeah, it'll be slow. But I don't think it'll be, I think it's going to end with Miz and Maryse getting dual finishers at the same time, both tapping out to the STF like they've been doing on TV for the past couple of weeks. Unless they throw a huge curveball and have Miz steal the win. Like, I think that might actually happen. I think if they're going to do the proposal anyway, why not give Miz the win?
Because it's WWE.
It would actually be
like
a great.
Miz.
It would actually be a great way to have that happen, and then have Miz go on TV the next day, or on Tuesday, and just say like, I beat John Cena at WrestleMania twice, and Daniel Bryan still doesn't think I'm good, and it starts up with that stuff again. I want to see more of Miz versus Daniel Bryan, to be honest with you. Mm-hmm. It's good TV.
Yeah, it's good. I just want it to like
go somewhere.
Culminate to something.
Yeah.
So it's been going on for a good little while now, and I mean, it hasn't been any more than just the two of them kind of bickering back and forth.
Yeah.
You know that because Daniel Bryan is not allowed to wrestle, so there's no physicality to it.
All I'm saying with that is Shawn Michaels came back from a broken back. Maybe we'll see Daniel Bryan in one more match. Roman Reigns versus The Undertaker.
This is honest.
I think Roman's gonna win.
You think? It's a pretty much proof positive.
Did you see the Vegas odds?
No, I didn't see the Vegas.
The Vegas odds were like Roman was like negative like 4,000. it's pretty much a lock.
Yeah,
but
I've
been
been
hearing
the case, but I have a feeling that's where they're going with it.
Hey, maybe we'll finally get that Reigns heel turn that we've been asking for.
That's how I want it to happen, actually. Now, Triple H said, like, in an interview, that, like, well, how do you know that Reigns isn't heel already? Because people still boo him, and, you know, it's like, that argument doesn't work. It's like, you're still making him act like a conquering hero. All he's doing is just upping the bravado against The Undertaker. If he was doing this against anyone else, they'd still boo him, and it would still be not what they want to happen. I think if they want this to be a real Roman Reigns heel victory, they have him cheat.
Have him beat the crap out of The Undertaker with a chair or something.
Yeah, have what's his name? Adam from What Culture said this. Why not have him destroy him like Stone Cold did to Rock at the end of 17, and just beat the living hell out of him with a chair and then pin him. Get the heat, turn your back on the crowd, and then when you get the victory, just leave. Don't celebrate, just leave. Just go like, I did it. I'm out of here.
I can see this going either way, but I think we're all just going to be genuinely disappointed, and it's probably going to be a clean finish. We're going to be very upset.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because they keep pushing for Reigns to be the new John Cena. And since Cena's probably taking time off after WrestleMania to go do more movies, guess what?
Well, I gotta say, if that's what they're going for, they're actually doing a pretty good job. We got tired of Roman, and we don't like him for the same reasons.
But he gets a reaction.
But he gets a reaction. Any reaction's a good reaction.
Pretty much at this point.
Oh, my ribs. Triple H versus Seth Rollins.
I think Seth Rollins is going to win, but he's going to get destroyed after the match by Samoa Joe and Triple H.
I actually think it might be a bit of the opposite. I'm going to have same thing, but with Rollins winning, but Joe comes in during the match and beats the crap out of him.
Yeah.
And he kind of overcomes?
He overcomes with the help of a demon.
Finn Balor returns.
Oh, that would just... I think I would shoot a hole through my wall.
And just for that one image, I hope they recreate it where Triple H, goes to too sweet him, and then Balor just
bullet clubs him instead. Because they did kind of like preview something sort of like that, because Balor fought with a bunch of people against a team that was Joe, Triple H, and Kevin and Owens.
Yeah, he's been doing the house shows.
Yeah, and they basically had them face up. I would like to see that. And I'd like to see Balor come back to help out Seth Rollins, and then you have sort of like a NXT faction versus an NXT faction. You have Joe and Owens, and they bring in some other people who are going to be like Triple H's heavies.
Revival.
Maybe Roman. Maybe bring Roman to Triple H's side. Kind of reverse everything with that, and then you have the other side, which is Balor and Rollins, and bring up some more NXT guys. Nakamura, maybe. If they bring Nakamura to Raw and they have Balor on Raw, they're gonna kill the ratings for SmackDown.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Rollins, but I think whatever happens at the end of the match, Triple H is gonna re-injure his leg.
Yeah, that's
They'll
definitely
put him out for another year. Till the next
I don't think another year. I think another couple months.
Well, till the next WrestleMania
Yeah.
at least, or next major pay-per-view. Then he'll be ready to come back.
Triple threat ladder match for the Raw tag team titles. We got Enzo and Big Cass versus Sheamus and Cesaro versus the Club.
Hardys.
You think it's gonna be the Hardys? Yeah.
The Hardys just come through the crowd, steal the titles, and run away.
Ah, we have come to fight you, Club of Bullets.
I think they're going to give it to Enzo and Big Cass.
You think they're gonna give them the big win there?
Why not? Honestly.
I think like Enzo and Cass are gonna be doing the most high impact stuff, but
Enzo.
But I can see Cesaro and Sheamus walking out with the belts.
Okay.
Or actually, I'd like to see the Club retain. I'd like to see them like reestablish themselves as like a really good tag team.
I see the Club retaining. Oh yes, and that will be our bet for this year.
Oh yeah, because every time we do a pay-per-view, we usually have like a bet between us as we watch it. We're gonna pull names out of a hat and put in $5 each, and whichever team that we pull out, if they win, we get the pot. So
I'm undefeated.
He's won every goddamn one.
And what's the max amount that he's won?
$15.
No, we did up.
You poor sons of bitches.
For one match.
Oh no, we had like 6 people.
Yeah.
For the for the Money in the Bank ladder match, I think.
Yeah, we had 6 people for the Money in the Bank match.
And he won $30 for 6 people.
Well, hooray.
We're broke.
Where do you think I have $5 for all the time?
Yeah, there you go. Intercontinental title match: Baron Corbin versus Dean Ambrose.
Corbin.
I want Corbin to win. I hate him talking.
He's bad. He's bad.
He's like watching paint dry, but I think he's done enough that he needs a title. Mm-hmm. And having the IC title isn't helping Ambrose at all.
But I when I first started watching again, I wasn't crazy about Baron Corbin. I just didn't care. I think part of what got me to turn over to that way was the chairs match.
He was good in that. I think he was really good. Poor Kalisto. What is he doing?
He's dead.
He's getting tossed into light fixtures, apparently.
Oh.
That's the last I saw of him.
Samurai Del Sol. No. I love that guy. Kevin Owens versus Chris Jericho.
The match of the night.
I think they're going to steal the show.
They're definitely going to steal this show.
I think Jericho retains and then loses it like 2 weeks later.
I could see that. I'd like Jericho to have a WrestleMania moment.
Mm-hmm.
So I say give it to him.
Jericho's had plenty of WrestleMania moments.
He's barely... I don't think he's won any.
He beat AJ last year.
Yeah, and everybody bitched about it all year. That's not a WrestleMania moment.
No,
he lost to Fandango. He lost to Triple H in the only world title that he defended.
No, I see Owens taking it.
Okay.
Mainly because...
I have no problem with that. That was my initial thought, that he was going to take it because I know that, Jericho is supposed to be leaving soon. But I was like, what if they give him the moment and then maybe by the next pay-per-view, which is in, a month anyway, he just drops it and that coincides with him leaving.
I don't
for a
think he's
while.
actually scheduled for the next pay-per-view. I think he's just scheduled for a few Raw appearances and a few house shows, and that's it.
So maybe he shows up to the Monday night after WrestleMania and Owens just destroys him.
But no, I think
I
the real kicker for that is that because Jericho lost him the title at, a pay-per-view.
Yeah.
So have him take Jericho's title at a pay-per-view
I could see that.
and actually, destroy the list again.
Fatal 4-way elimination match for the Raw Women's title. Nia Jax, Sasha Banks, Charlotte Flair, Bayley.
I know who I want to win, but she
I
won't
know,
win,
but I don't
so
think
it's
she's
probably going to be Sasha.
I think it's going to be Bayley retaining.
I actually think it's going to be Sasha by pinning Bayley and cheating.
Ooh, setting up that.
Setting up that.
I like that. I'm gonna stick with Bayley for my suggestion. I really think that's going to happen, but I do like that idea. That's good. Nia has to look destructive, though.
Nia's got to look strong.
I think the problem there, though, I have a feeling she's going to be the first one eliminated.
I think she is, and then as soon as she gets eliminated, she just wrecks everyone.
That would be cool.
Puts Bayley through the barricade,
Yeah.
and then Bayley does like the hero's comeback towards the end, and then Sasha still beats her. Ooh, I'm excited for this match.
Pat just got all giddy.
Randy Orton versus Bray Wyatt for the Lucha Underground Championship. Did you see Smackdown this week?
Oh, God.
Was that
No,
not the dumbest
I heard it was
crap?
stupid as hell.
All right.
TNA
I heard he
goes
was
to
stealing
because they
powers.
stole the X Division title.
Yeah. Basically, Randy
Um,
Orton stabbed Sister Abigail's grave, and Bray had like a seizure in the middle of the ring. And again, like if it had happened on Lucha Underground, I'd be saying that it was genius. But for this match, I hope Bray wins. I really want Bray to win.
Yes, same here. 'Cause I don't like Randy Orton. From what I've seen of him, I don't like him. I'm giving you the abridged version. I can get my wife in here to
Oh, yeah, I know.
rant about
Lindsay
Randy Orton.
hates Randy Orton.
Pretty much, here's how I think it. If Bray wins, they're actually going to push a newer guy. Even though Bray's been around for, a couple years now.
Yeah, but he's only had the title for like a month and a half.
Yeah. If Randy Orton wins, it means they don't care about new people. They're just going to stick with the tried and true method that worked 10 years ago, which actually failed.
Yeah.
Mm.
I just think Randy's boring as hell, and I don't want to see him win. I want to see a Wyatt family reunion. That's what I actually want to see. I want to see Luke Harper getting over his crap with Bray, rejoining him, and then Rowan comes out of nowhere and costs Randy the title.
I know that Rowan's on his way back in. He's
cleared.
recovered from injury. So yeah, the fact that he hasn't shown up yet, I feel like he's going to make an appearance there, but just...
You know what? Instead of Harper and Rowan, I'm going to pull out a wild card.
I know who you're going to say, too.
Bo Dallas.
Bo Dallas!
Yeah. Bring in the brother.
Yeah.
Bring in baby brother bro.
That's
You can
what
even
I
call that
figured. I know
baby
that
brother bro.
Baby Bo.
Baby Bo.
Yeah. Why the hell not? He got Bray Wyatt to work. Why
Yeah.
wouldn't Baby Bo work? He got Braun Strowman to work.
My baby brother Bo has returned to the family.
And then immediately the next day, the Broken Hardys come in and just go, ah.
See, there's your Hardy Boy setup.
All
I was
right.
going to say, or you can say that Sister Abigail has been resurrected as Bo Dallas.
It's just Bo Dallas in a dress with the beard.
You just see him sign to himself going, I'm getting a paycheck, I'm getting a paycheck.
Final match. Got to do this quickly. I don't really have much to say about it anyway. Lesnar versus Goldberg.
Lesnar wins, lol.
Lesnar better fucking win.
Goldberg's
You really
done
better.
after this.
Yeah, no, it's the culmination of their little feud.
Yeah.
I'm tired of it personally. Just
I was
yeah,
tired
I don't
of it
want
10
Lesnar to
years
have the
ago.
belt, but it's going to happen.
I was tired of
I
it.
didn't need to see Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar again.
I wish they hadn't made it like, oh my god, this is like fantasy warfare. No, it happened at WrestleMania
Yeah.
20, and it got booed out of the building.
If it's more than 5 minutes,
It's going to be terrible.
Let's place bets on time. These are $5 bets.
That could be another bet that we do.
Oh.
We
So-
have
Okay.
like time in like increments up to 5
Yeah.
minutes.
I was gonna say like you could do like 3 to 4 minutes, 4 to 5 minutes, so on from there. I'm
What
gonna
if
go
it
with
comes in
7 to 8
under
minutes.
3 minutes?
I'm gonna go with 7 to 8 minutes.
I'm going with 4, like a flat 4.5.
I'll say
How much of that is gonna be them staring at each other?
from when the time the bell rings, I'll give it 2 minutes.
From the bell ring. So that's WrestleMania. My my memory card's about to be full. So that's WrestleMania as it stands right now. We'll see what it's like on Sunday. If you guys want to watch the stream, we will be putting it up on the YouTube channel. It'll be shared pretty much everywhere on the Shred Shacks, Facebooks and Twitters and stuff like that. If you want to check us out on Twitter, I am at Pat Shred Shack.
I'm Shred Shack Reese.
Dan?
I forgot my name. I think it's Novus Redemptor, but
I believe it is. Yeah.
cool. All right, go for me.
Come back here on Sunday. We'll be doing it sometime after the pre-show starts, and we will see you guys for WrestleMania.
Mwah. Lamone.
Come on.